Hey, what's up guys? It's OK Scottish again, and today I'm going to be showing you my FIFA 12 Ultimate Team that I've been working on for a couple of, or I'd say 2 months now maybe. I got most of these, or most of the money I should say from playing tournaments and opening packs and selling in packs and stuff like that. I've bought I'd like to say at least 4 packs. I've bought like the gold ones and sold people I didn't need and kept the good ones. So we'll just start with this. It's Prey FC is the name of my club. Using the 4-3-3 formation. I like that. I don't know, it's pretty standard. I guess a lot of people use that, where it gives you a good defense, a great center, and then you have a striker up top with the 2 wings up there. I like to do wings because, you know, cross them in there, but you can also pass to the striker who can kick it in. So I don't really need to explain the 4-3-3. But as my striker, I have Fernando Torres. He was actually the guy I really wanted to buy. It took me a while. I bought him for, does it say how much you bought him for? Bought for, yeah, $14,000. I was in a bidding war with some guy for a while. I think I sat here for an hour because there was only one on that day. And I sat here for about an hour watching YouTube videos waiting for the countdown to go, and it was like the last couple minutes. And I was in some bidding war with some guy, and so I finally got him. It doesn't really matter about his statistics. I just bought him because he is my favorite player. I guess we'll go to the right. Up here in the right wing, I have, I don't even know his name, Jose Antonio Reyes. I was just looking for a right winger, and he was 85, and his pace was pretty good with his shooting and all that, and so I thought that was pretty good for a winger. I actually have for my right wing, I swap him and Jesus Navas in. Jesus Navas' pace is extremely fast, and especially with him and Reyes, I just swap them in every 2 games or something because I don't want to get their fitness, so I don't have to keep buying fitness cards for them. The same thing, I swapped Torres and Mueller in. Mueller has really good pace and a really good shot. I'm trying to buy a center forward to striker card, but those are really hard to come by. So every day I hop on here and look for one of those. But it doesn't really change if I was to pop him in. It just drops my chemistry down to a 97, which isn't that bad, but right now I have my chemistry at 99. Up in the left wing I have, I don't know his first name, but Hazard Eden or something. You can see he's signed for his old club right now, but he just signed for Chelsea at the start of the season. So that's why I liked him. I was pretty impressed. He plays for Chelsea, so it's obviously good. His pace is extremely fast, and that's basically what I look for in wingers, and so do everyone else. And his shooting was pretty good up there too, and you can see his dribbling's up really high. So I like him, and I swapped him and where is it? Affly out. I picked up Affly for pretty cheap. He was actually one of like the first players I bought. I was like new to the Ultimate Team, and I just saw him and I needed a wing, so I just picked him up for like $1,000 or something. So moving to the center mid, I have Andre Pirlo up here playing. He can play any position, obviously, but I normally like him on this side because over on these 2 sides it matches up with my German players. So I have Pirlo, and then I have Khedira, who normally is a center defensive mid, but I got one of those cards, so now he's a center mid. So that works better with the chemistry. And then over here, the same thing I did with Cruz, except he was center attacking mid. I changed him to a center mid for that better chemistry and everything. I like Khedira because he is a defensive, and I swapped him and Durasi. I got Durasi for pretty cheap too, and I just put a card on him to make him a center mid instead of a defensive center mid, so that was good. And I also have, let's see who I have. I have Beckham. I can put in for any of those guys whenever I need to. Their fitness starts getting worn out. I got Marco Rice. I can put in on my right mid. And then I got Marco Marin on my left mid. I guess I could buy a left wing card for Marin, But, you know, when I have better left wings, I don't know why I'd want to play him up there. I got him for pretty cheap too, and he's actually a really good scorer, as he does make those running passes if my strikers are blocked or my wingers are blocked or something like that. And the same goes for Rice. He, you know, if you look at his shooting and his pace, they're all pretty high, so he's good. If I just put in a center defensive mid up here and then put those two on the sides, it's basically having like 4 wings. And if I have good defense, which I do, it works extremely well. I think that's all the mids I have. I got Giggs over here. He's just an extra one I have. I just put him in whenever, you know, maybe my guys have been red carded or injured or something like that. So, okay, moving down here to the 4. The left back, I have Abidal. I just needed a really good left back because I was using Baines and his formation wasn't matching up, and so it was hard to find a card. So I got him in a pack too. I got Baines in a pack, so I needed a left back to switch out with him whenever his fitness got bad, so I bought Abidal for pretty cheap, and his defending's really good, so that's good, and his pace is actually pretty good for a defender, so I thought that was good, and I just swapped him and Baines out, like I said. Next, for my center backs, I'm using Pepe and Hummels. I like Hummels over here because he does match up with with all these German players over here. I like to think of this as like my little German 5 group over there because they always bring really good chemistry. Pepe has a really good defense, as you can see, and pretty good heading too. I wish his passing was maybe a little better, but that's pretty good for a defender. If you can look over here at Hummels, his heading's really good, his defending's really good. He actually scores a lot of my heading goals on corners and in, yeah, basically corners. I don't know what else I was talking about. I have Bruno Alves over here. I swap him in for some of my center backs. He's actually really good at heading. And you can see his defending's pretty high too. He gets a lot of red cards. Maybe that's just when I play with him. I play extremely aggressive. I don't know. But he's definitely one of the good choices I made in buying for my defense. Where was I at? Oh, okay. So for my right back, I got Philip Lahm. I just recently bought him. Date issued. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, never mind. That's the date issued. But you see, I bought him for like 4,000, I guess. Seems like I paid a little more for that. I don't think that's right. I don't know. But I picked him up, and if we look over here, his defending is extremely good. His dribbling's really good. His passing's really good. He's an overall 87. His pace is good, so he's just an all-around extremely good right back. And he also pushes up the right field a lot too when I am attacking, and you know, with that pace he can run back. So that was one of the best, I can say, decisions I made in spending quite a few coins on him, because he was definitely worth it for that right back position. Whenever he gets worn out, I always just put in Arbeloa. I picked up Arbeloa when I was going to try and make a all Spanish squad, but the Spanish players I was mainly looking for, you know, the Fernando Torres, I guess the Spain international team, no one really wants to sell them. They're really hard to come by. So that's when I decided to switch to, it seems like a lot of people get rid of German players, I guess. I don't know, there's just a lot more German players, and they were easier to pick up, so I picked up some German players. This was actually my first buy, was Weiss, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, I don't know, as my goalkeeper. Yeah, I bought him when I hadn't even opened a first pack. I was using an all bronze team, and I picked him up as my gold goalkeeper, I guess. You can see his reflexes are extremely good. He's pretty good goalkeeper. I didn't know that at the time when I bought him. I wish his formation was, oops, not what I wanted, was a 4-3-3. Yeah, you can see it's a 4-3-1-2. But I've been looking for a formation card for him to make him better and give us more chemistry. But those are really hard to find, so I'm still waiting on one of those. My other goalkeeper is Landru. I don't know, Landre. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But I bought him. Alright, I didn't buy him. I got him in a pack, and I needed a second goalkeeper for whenever Weiss, his fitness is bad. I just pop Landre in for a match. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. I'm trying to look who else I didn't go over. Oh, I have, as my manager, I'm using Yogi Low. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. He's the German national team head coach. As you can see, his contract's +3. He's a pretty good manager. As I was just looking for a manager that was mostly German, because I have mostly German players, so I was looking for a German manager. Yogi Low was up there. I didn't pay that much for him, and he does use the 4-3-3, so that was a huge factor in me paying for him. You can see I'm using the Real Madrid emblem. I use the Dortmund jersey and the Barcelona away. I also have the Barcelona home and the I have one more jersey. Oh, the Liverpool home jersey. I got that actually in a pack. But I really like the Dortmund because it's yellow, and I'm using like some standard Nike ball and then some random field I picked up that gave me a good a good morale for my team. That's like Olympicalis or something, some stadium. So thanks guys for watching. This is my ultimate team, my FIFA 12 ultimate team. You know, I'm still playing matches every day and growing and buying more players, so eventually I'm going to do another follow-up once I buy more players and progress my squad. So thanks for watching.